Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Angie and in this video I'll be making some easy home decor. For the first project I'm using the plastic packaging from one of these surprise balls. I'm only using 1/2 of it, so I glued that to a small wood round. I'm using an assortment of molds and some air dry clay to add some embellishments to it and to hopefully make it look less like trash. I let the clay dry and then sprayed it with black chalk paint. Once the paint was dry, I used copper gilding wax on the outside of it. Next, I cut a styrofoam ball in half and glued it to the inside and then added moss on top of the styrofoam. To finish it, I added some greenery picks to fill it. For the next project, I'm starting with a small chalkboard sign. I again used an assortment of molds and some air dry clay to decorate the sign. Once the clay was dry, I gave it a coat of dark green chalk paint. To finish it, I used the copper gilding wax over all the clay embellishments. For this project, I'm using a tin can, a thrifted metal sphere, and a wood coaster. I started by gluing the sphere to the can. I then glued the coaster into the bottom of the sphere and let it dry overnight. Next, I used another mold and more of the air dry clay to add embellishments over all the areas where the pieces are glued together. This helps to hopefully camouflage it and add a decorative element. Once the clay was dry, I gave it a coat of black chalk paint. When the paint was dry, I used the copper gilding wax over the clay embellishments. For the inside of the sphere, I started by giving this ceramic bird a coat of brown paint, and then when that was dry, I dry brushed it with a bit of white paint and then sealed the paint using antiquing wax. To finish it, I glued in some greenery, moss, a bird's nest, and the ceramic bird. I also glued a small ribbon bow to the top. For the last project, I'm turning ceramic Easter pieces into everyday decor. I started by spraying them with a coat of dark brown chalk paint. I then used an assortment of black and brown paint over the base color. I'm just randomly adding the paint until I like how it looks, letting some of the previous colors peek through. To finish it, I gave the entire thing a coat of antiquing wax. I use a shoe shine brush to buff the wax. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed these easy projects, and I'll see you in the next video.